Hey guys, Tom here, Boneyard Garage. Today we're going to do a how-to video on a Toro self-propelled mower. We're going to change the drive cable that broke, that works the self-propelled. So let me finish my coffee here and run this intro, and we'll get right to it. Okay, so the first thing I like to do is I want to crimp this fuel line right here. If you have a shut off, you can shut it off, but this one doesn't. So I crimp the fuel line with a hose crimp, and the reason why I do that is I'm going to be tipping this mower up on the side, on the carburetor side. So I'm going to crimp the line, and then I'm going to run it until it runs out of gas. So let's get going on that. Okay, it's all out of gas. So, you want to leave that on there so there's no gas in the carburetor, no more will get in there. And the next thing I like to do is I take the gas cap off, and I take a piece of plastic, piece of plastic bag or whatever. This is the bag from a new air filter that I got. So you put that over top of the tank and screw the gas cap back on, and that will keep the gas from coming out of the vent. Then after you do that, I always unhook the spark plug wire whenever working underneath the mower. I know it's got a brake and it's got the kill switch, but you know what? Better be safe than sorry. So, okay, so we got the mower up on its side, and light working here. You look right up in here, there is, see that bolt right there, there's one here in the light so you can see something. Anyway, there's one there, and there's also one up in that corner. So you got to take those out, and that will take this cover off. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. But first, let you know that this guy brought me this mower and said it doesn't run, and the last time he used it that the self-propelled didn't work. So I said okay. So I kind of looked at it. I said, what do you want to do with it? You want to do a whole service on it, you know, change your filters, sharpen the blade, and plug and all that stuff. He's like, no, it shouldn't need a service, just get it running. And I said okay. So in order to get it running, I had to take the carburetor off and clean it. And when I did, look at the filter I took out of it. But he said, you know, it didn't need a service. So I ended up cleaning the carburetor. I did put a new filter in it, and I did put another spark plug in it. But I sharpened the blade that was on here. He didn't even want me to sharpen the blade, but I did. And the blade is pretty tired, but it is what it is. So now I'm going to put the cable on it, and the oil's dirty, but I just checked it, it's full. So he don't really want a full service, so we'll just get it running. I don't recommend that, but there's just some people out there that I like that. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, I'm gonna get that cover off, and we'll be back. Okay, so we have the cover off, and as you can see, there's the cable with that spring that's hooked to it, and it goes up on the handle, and it goes right in that bracket. I'm going to take a 7/16 wrench or socket or something and you want to loosen up this bracket, which like that, which releases the cable so you can pull the cable down. And this here where it slides up and down, that's your adjustment, but we'll go over that when we put the new cable in. You want to slide that out like that. Then I like to take some needle nose, and you can see right here these two little stops. You want to squeeze those in. So I take needle nose and I squeeze it in and then push it back towards the back of the mower like that. And that releases the cable. So after you do that, you want to take the spring and you want to tuck it down. You want to tuck it down like this so you can get that spring out of the hole. Like so. Oh, sorry. There you go. And that's it. That's all it takes to take the cable off. And as you can see at this end right here, you're missing the Z, which is right here on the new cable. This is a brand new Toro OEM cable. Runs somewhere between $25 and $30. I'm sure I could have got it cheaper somewhere else, but I went down to the dealership because he had it and I needed it. So that's it. Okay, I'm going to get this camera set up and we'll go ahead and put the new cable in. So all you got to do is just repeat what you did taking it off and put it back on. You want to take the spring, tuck it down. Hopefully you can see this. And put it in a hole, like so. And once you get that, you want to slide the cable in between this groove, and then slide the end and lock it in, like so. That's locked up there. So. And up here on the other end, pretty much the same thing. You want to slide this in. Hold on, I'm going to have to take that bolt all the way out now because I got this end and that slides in here. So let me take that bolt out and we'll be back. We'll go in between this little groove right here, and then I'll put the bolt back in. And what you want to do, you want to slide the cable all the way up till it stops. Then you want to take your Z end here, right here, and put it in the handle, like so. And then you want to pull down on the cable just until it gets snug a little bit. So once you get that snug a little bit, you want to tighten up that bolt. Not all the way, you just want to get the slack out of it. Kind of like that. And as you can see, when I pull up on the handle to engage it, it tightens that belt. So I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit more. So in order to do that is to loosen this bolt back up. Pull down on this a little more. And then tighten it back up. Oh yeah, it feels a lot better. So let's get this set up. You can see the belt. I guess you can see it. Okay, so like I said, when you pull this, it tightens the belt. You want a little tension on it. You don't want a lot, so that's just about right. The belt really isn't in too bad shape. So after you get that done, you go back up here to this connector. Just make sure you got it tight. And you don't want it too tight, just snug it. It's got a nylon lock nut on it. And then slide the cover back on. Like that. Tip it back up and put the bolts back in it. And then when you get the bolts back in it, well, let me do that and I'll be back. Okay, so I have the cover back on, and then all you have to do is you take the plastic bag out of your gas cap, take off your crimping hose crimper, and throw your spark plug wire back on. Now it's going to take a few pulls to get it started because we ran it totally out of gas. So we'll go ahead and do that. And what I also like to do is get the set up again and take a zip tie and just put on this cable, something like that, just to hold it up. Go right through this hole because there's supposed to be a holder that holds it there, but it's missing. Put a zip tie around it. Look at that. Look what just broke. Can you believe it? I just broke the other cable. So now we got to get one of those. Okay. Let me see if I can find one. Okay, so I had another cable. I had a used one. I put that on. And let's try again. I did have it running since I put the cable on. Okay, there you go. That's how you change a drive cable on a 22-inch Toro self-propelled lawnmower. Hope this helps you guys out, and you can pretty much do this yourself. It's, you know, a homeowner that has a little bit of knowledge can do it, no doubt. And if you do it and you get jammed up, just come take a look at my video again. And hopefully it will help you out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And if you like it, you know the routine, hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you have subscribed, thanks a lot, I appreciate it. And throw me a comment. Let me know what you think about the video. Alright guys, Boneyards out.